You gotta go somewhere else because you're not gonna be able to stop here. All right, dear. You got the keys.
I have the keys, John.
Got the keys.
So it's day one here at Comic-Con, and we're literally back where we started from last year. I'm actually at the hotel where I was last year, so pretty cool. As a matter of fact, I might just duck in there to see if I could use the internet. I'll swing around in a second though. Alright, catch you in a bit. Well, as usual, even on vacation, work does call, and that's fine, because I love finishing up work while I'm at vacation. Anyway, I really would like to thank the Hilton Hotel for their awesome business center here, because honestly, I would not have been able to finish this little tiny tweak on one of my websites if it wasn't for the fact that this workstation was here. So Hilton, great job. Definitely going to send a link and a shout out to the Hilton Hotels in my YouTube description below. And also, guys, if you are ever in San Diego and you want to be at Comic-Con, you have to stay at the Hilton and the Gaslamp Hotel, because honestly, the facilities are great, the actual hotel is great, the staff here is excellent, and like I said, the business center is top-notch. I was able to get a lot of work done here as an emergency situation while I was actually here in Comic-Con. Anyways, guys, I'll see you again at the convention. All right. So, we're back. And this is the lineup for the Walking Dead experience. As you can tell, it's around the block. And this is right outside of the Hilton Gaslamp Hotel, where I stayed at last year. This year I was lucky enough to be able to stay with a nice house. Yep, these are the dead quarters. And like I said, the actual lineup is all the way down there and around the block.
You want a Rugrats bag?
So, as you can see, unlike yesterday, which was preview day, this one's a little bit different. Lots and lots of people. Yeah, it's amazing how popular that series has gotten. What is it now? It's like 8th season? Something crazy like that? Anyway. So, finally on our way to Comic-Con. So this is day one, and as you can tell, there are a heck of a lot more people than last year. Crazy stuff. It's like it never changes. More people lining up for something. Looks like it's Marvel's Defenders on Netflix. I guess there's an installation up there. And as usual, the Game of Thrones advertising. I mentioned it in the past, but the entire city basically transforms into Comic-Con. You think the convention center is part of it, or is the only thing about it, but it's not. It literally is the entire city. Well, downtown core anyway.
No, I can't even tell who's who.
It's literally just a sea of people out here. I'm gonna go this way. Tomorrow I'm gonna take some pictures of cosplayers, because there are some wicked ones out here.
That's awesome!
And we're just gonna stand here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
Very cool cosplay this year. As always. There's a gigantic Megatron over there. I'm gonna have to get a snap of him later. No lack of Doctor Stranges this year either. He said he was in the back. As you can see, compared to the preview night, this is ridiculous. It's a sea of people. Tons and tons of people. Definitely not a bad thing. Just a lot of people. Oh, this is cool. There's Makoto from Ghost in the Shell. That's so wicked. It really does actually look like Scarlett Johansson from here. Well, maybe not actually. I think that's the stunt double.
Doesn't know where to go with. And so every film demands something new, and everyone's up for the challenge.
Yeah. They're bringing a lot more life-size models into the Comic-Con these days.
We have people who are in
Very cool stuff. It's a life-size Leonardo. Man, he's a lot shorter than I thought. So we're heading over to the Funko booth to see if we can get one of Kai's wish list, which I doubt. And these days, this year anyway, they're doing something funny with exclusives. I just went to the Bandai booth, and they said I have to be here at 9 o'clock in the morning to get a ticket so that I can buy stuff. Why would you want to come here at 9 o'clock in the morning to buy stuff? That's just crazy. Alright, let's see if they'll let us buy stuff without tickets here.
Causing traffic, other people have to pass by as well.
See, here's the problem. Oh, sorry. You have to get a ticket every morning to even just enter the booth. Freaking ridiculous. Dude, I don't know how to get a ticket. It says Sales Pavilion every morning. You have to go like 9 o'clock. Yeah, they won't even, like, I was at the Bandai booth. They had a Goku I wanted. And they said, I got to the front of the line. They're like, no, you need a ticket. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So yeah, they said 9 o'clock in the morning you got to be here. So apparently everyone's doing this ticket thing. Crazy. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Let's see if they even have it though. Oh, there it is. There's Baby with Dean. Unfortunately, you need a ticket to buy these things. Anyway, it's right in the front. You have to have a ticket in order to buy these things.
I read that this morning.
I have to say, I'm a little disappointed that a lot of the exclusives that are available here at Comic-Con, you need to actually grab a ticket in the morning at 9 o'clock in order to be able to line up and purchase your exclusive. I don't know about you, but that just seems really stupid to me. That's just my opinion anyway. I understand they're trying to curb, hoarding and things like that, but I think there probably is a better way to do it. I got to the front of the line with, I think it was Bandai, and quite literally the poor guy had to tell me right at when I got there that I needed a ticket in order to purchase any of the exclusives. So, yeah, pretty disappointed about that. Anyway, it is what it is. There's the Comixology booth. Comixology is trying to do something like what Amazon did for books, which is make comics available online. It's a gutsy move, but unfortunately, the truth is that people like to collect comics. So it's hard to really get them to drop that collector type habit. Having said that, they do allow independent artists to try their hand at applying for their books to be online, so it's not bad. I'm back at the Roddenberry booth. They're selling tribbles. I think that's a Vulcan pin. That was on Spock's wall, I think. Some other really cool memorabilia. Memorabilia, I mean, you know, collectible items. Yeah, we got a bunch of red shirts.
Oh yeah, the cat. Oh, let the cat get it. Yeah, I have 35. All spot. All different pictures. It's all him. You're actually printing in the 80s, so wait before you What? She's like, wait.
That's cool, they have a communicator. The Marvel booth, where they're really pushing the Inhumans this year. They even got the big dog. That is a big dog. So right now they're going over the virtual reality game that they produced for Marvel. Got some of the awesome costumes on display here as well.
Teleporting. They know where they're going. So each year we'll have multiple.
Awesome.
And
we were making that first. They were like,
I didn't notice that. Spider-Man's right at the end.
so we're in the Collectors Museum. That is correct. You know where? You know where? And what's great about it is the mashup. You know, you haven't seen Look out.
The most powerful weapon in the game, of course.
So now each individual character is seeing the analysis of the different powers.
Yeah, Spider-Man's going crazy up there playing the game. Good old Spider-Man.
Animations to call out into the moon.
So now they're under fire.
Okay, it's a multiplayer virtual reality game.
Ready to head out?
That is cool.
And as you can see, there are the 3 soldiers.
Like I said before, every time you play, the faction is going to be different. So for Comic-Con, we're showing the tree, but every time you play, it could be completely different. No, Creed.
What's great is these the Kree designs for a long time comic book readers. This is taken from like their original design back in the 60s. And what I think what we did is really black.
impressed with these comic book booths. I didn't really concentrate on any of them last year. But you know what, let's take a look at Dark Horse today. Dark Horse has never gotten to be as big as Marvel or DC, but they're still one of those fourth-party companies in comics, which really concentrates on properties which are definitely much different than Marvel or DC. In recent years, they've done a lot of licensed properties like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Serenity. But they also have some really great titles like Hellboy. How to Train Your Dragon. I love that movie, by the way. How to Train Your Dragon. Great film. Troll Hunters. I've never seen it. It's probably coming soon. And another Aliens. Yeah, they've done some great storylines. Dark Horse. A lot of fun stuff. Dark Horse has an entire store here at Comic-Con, which is awesome.
I saw it over there.
I love the floor here.
Alright, now I need to know.
It's actually, looks like hardwood, but it's made of a mushy material.
I had the money and the space. This.
If anybody's wondering, you should really pick up this book, The Zelda Hyrule Historia, one of the greatest books if you're a Zelda fan. It's really amazing. And there seems to be another book called Arts and Artifacts. I've never seen this before. I might just have to pick it up. I've always been a big Zelda fan, so yeah. Not prohibitively expensive, it's about $40. But I'll wait until it comes to Canada because $40 US is like $60, which is crazy. There's another one. You know, these adult coloring books weird me out, but apparently they're very, very popular. How complex could it be? This is the size of most comic book stores inside Comic-Con, and it's just for Dark Horse. Crazy stuff. Last year's Star Wars booth a lot better than this year's. I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but last year's was a gigantic stone fortress. This year it's looks like a rebel ship. Something like a blinged out Darth Vader and Stormtrooper to make your day. But nothing beats the original. These are made by EFX Collections, and they do some detailed work. Every geek's dream for Millennium Falcon in the room. Or an entire hologram table. $579 for a Darth Vader helmet. That's pretty crazy. I always find it interesting that Hallmark is making geek culture collectibles, like Star Wars stuff. I even found a, well, somebody bought a Thundercats collectible from Hallmark for me. That blew my mind. Disney and Lucas do not mess around. And of course, it's all about the exclusives.
The last time I felt it was in the presence of my old master.
Surely he must be dead by now.
Don't underestimate the Force.
The Jedi are extinct. Their fire has gone out of the universe. You, my friend, are all that's left of their religion.
I do love these installations showing the, I guess, the traditional Star Wars, but this one's actually for the last Jedi.
If you're right, he must not be allowed to escape.
Escape is not his plan. I must face him alone.
Oh, sorry. Yep. I'm hoping that the Justice League movie is not going to suck. It looks interesting. Really am hoping it doesn't suck. Here at the Toynami booth. I love these guys. They're still producing Robotech toys and some other exclusives.
That must be the Mattel area.
That's what I'd be willing to bet.
I got a giant Sasuke here from Naruto. I'm noticing a lot of life-size statues at this year's Comic-Con. Oh, nothing like a giant Robotech sign. I remember as a kid watching Robotech, not really knowing anything about it, but really just being in awe at, you know, the designs, the transforming mecha fighters. And this was pre-Transformers, you gotta remember. Or parallel to Transformers, I can't remember. He had these great storylines, obviously rewritten by Carl Maig. And created into a brand new series. As I was saying, 3 different animes. Macross, Mospeda, and Southern Cross. But you know, it's survived as long as it has. Really popular, and people are still buying merchandise, obviously. So it's touched, you know, multiple generations over the years. Pretty impressive. Eventually, he was on the other side of the Toynami booth. I've always thought large, full-size figures really makes an impact in a display. And apparently there are 2 more. There's Shippunden's Naruto, the Hokage, and another one of the enemies here. Very cool stuff.
I've rolled my entire life like that.
The Hollywood Collectables group, and they got some wonderful stuff here. I think they're all replicas though, because I don't think they're original. So here's the Ghostbusters Ghost Trap. Famously, I believe it's made of a toaster, but I'd have to double check on that. Yeah, these are definitely replicas, and they're coming soon. That is a camera flash. I am 100% sure of that now. Edward Scissorhands. Inspiration for many, a horror film, I think. Johnny Depp was great in this film. And of course, it's one of Tim Burton's classics. I believe that's where Winona Ryder and Johnny Depp actually met before they started their relationship. From Sin City, we have Nancy, 1/4 scale statue. Really cool. I love the stand. And then we have the other, of course, Marv. His statue is awesome. Very well detailed. Even got some yellow, pink splotches on his shirt there. Very cool. That's the space jockey ship from Aliens. Very cool. And the Alien Queen bust. Wow, this thing's massive. Is this 1-to-1 scale, or is it a little bit smaller?
It's 1-to-1, I think.
Wow, that's huge. Yeah. You can definitely see Ripley battling that. Really cool stuff. And another bust of, full statue of Edward Scissorhands. Vincent Price bust. Interesting. Awesome, great Alien memorabilia here. Chestburster. I think this is the railgun from the Marines. M56 smart gun, sorry. I know you're gonna get blasted in the comments for that. And then there's the face hugger. Wow. Here we have Peter Venkman and Ray, 1/4 scale busts. Pretty detailed stuff. Love the cigarette hanging out of Ray's mouth there. And this is really cool. These are the Ecto goggles. Again, made of camera parts and Army surplus stuff. Really cool. Yeah, these will probably be available from Hollywood Collectables sometime soon. And of course, look who's here. I showed this yesterday. This is a life-size Slimer. How'd you like to have that in your house? That's just crazy. Alright, Slimer. Take it easy, buddy. It's one of the more popular areas. It's the Comic-Con wall. A lot of people like to lounge around here. But it's just a huge area where people can just start taking photos beside the Comic-Con backdrop. Very cool. Probably gonna start taking pictures myself. This is in the lobby of the Comic-Con, by the way. Alright, so I'm here at Bluefin, and I wasn't gonna buy anything today, but I recanted because I found something which I really just can't say no to. I said I wasn't gonna buy anything, but I just had to. I picked up the red version of the Mega Man helmet. I know. Why? Well, it was cheaper this year. Last year it was like $160, so now this is only $80, so it's half off. So you can't get this in Toronto. Anyway, I'm happy. Well, that's about it for Comic-Con Day 1. Got an interesting few items. Wow, lots of people around here. I was able to get a couple of few trinkets. Nothing really spectacular, although I did grab my second Mega Man helmet. I know a bunch of you are going to say you're crazy, but you know what? I just couldn't resist. They're not exactly rare, but they're not exactly common either. So, really enjoyed grabbing this, and we'll be back again tomorrow. And now here's another shot of a lot of people. Take it easy. It is just a sea of people out here. Probably gonna check out some of those installations across the street. Wonder if there's anything happening at Petco Park.